Welcome to the Walking Habit, friends, where I celebrate daily movement and I encourage you to take that first step into your wellness journey. Today, I'd like to start my day by moving a little, by dancing. This is how I check in with my body. It's a reminder that movement doesn't have to be perfect. I just have to go with the flow a little. Might be wondering why I'm doing these vlog style videos, and I'm really glad you asked that. I'm doing this to share my experience with moving every day and showing up for myself to build something that amounts to something bigger than me. I'm doing this to encourage someone out there to start small, just like I am, because small steps lead to the big shifts. Soon we'll be hiking again, but for right now, this is where it starts with small, steady movements and showing up every day. Now, after washing my dining table, sweeping and dusting the nearest living room, every bit of movement counts. Even if it's just getting up to tidy your space, it's a step forward. And sometimes that's all it takes to shift your energy and your mindset. We have to start small. We have to take the first step into good habits, into wellness, into caring for yourself again. Combine the trashes for both sides of the house, pick it up, and then I proceeded to mop the entire house. And this is what it's really about, showing that progress doesn't have to be big or dramatic. It's found in the daily effort, the quiet moments where you choose to keep going. And so after I get ready to do my workout, I get interrupted. My set crashes down. I get a little emotional here. This is my, I'd say, fourth meltdown of the day, but I'd like to include this to show that I'm a real person with real emotions. And it's a raw clip, but here we go. I do 15 minutes stretching, and now after that, it's 15 minutes of focused arm workout. I do 3 exercises, 3 sets of 12 each. It's simple, it's steady, and it's strong. If you stuck around this far and you're joining me today, let me remind you that you don't need to go hard. You just need to show up, because showing up is the hardest part. Also, I'd like to remind you that progress happens in small moments, in choosing movement, in choosing to keep showing up, even when it's as simple as a stretch or a 15-minute workout. So I'm here to tell you, wherever you are in your journey, keep moving forward however you can. And if you're thinking about starting your wellness journey, take that first step into good habits, into your wellness journey, and into a better version of yourself.
Blood doesn't go away, like no matter how much you clean it, or what you, to the naked eye, it's gonna just, it looks like it disappears, like, but it doesn't disappear. She's like, yeah, to the naked eye, yeah, it looks like it'll disappear. ¿Quién te ayuda a limpiar?
Nadie.
¿Tú limpias toda esa sangre sola?
Sí.
Sasha go up to clean, she said, no, but I said, so you clean all that blood by yourself? She said, yeah. So all this blood, you're gonna remember where that blood came from. I said, if you clean up all this blood, you're gonna specifically remember that blood. I said, you won't forget.
Youth detention facility in Los Angeles County. You might qualify for significant held at one of LA's youth facilities like Barry J. Nidorf, Central Juvenile Hall, Los Padrinos, McLaren Juvenile Hall, Dorothy F. Kirby Center, Challenger camps, or others, and abused by staff members or other inmates. For years, survivors were silenced or felt like it was being filed, and people just like you may qualify.
You don't know? Does that make any sense to you? Like, what was your fascination with what happens to the trash in the United States of America and the trash in Rwanda?
Bring with physical evidence and
this changes everything. It asks for 4 simple questions about your action. It takes 30 seconds and instantly shows you what your case is actually worth. No personal information needed, no commitment, just pure data. Over 13,000 people used this last year alone. See exactly what you deserve.
It's another shock, like I can't even think of.
overcome with emotion, Stephen takes his son inside the home for a break.
while his father stays outside with deputies.
How bad?
Statements from witnesses.
I noticed this woman in black, workout clothes, if you will, jogging.
Yeah.
She wasn't anywhere near to begin with. In my own personal opinion,
Right.
not seeing the details,
Right.
as far off as she was,
Right.
and shame on me for saying this, there had to have been intent.
The 911 caller who saw the tragedy unfold in his rearview mirror also told dispatchers the incident looked very...
Maybe, okay, maybe, big truck. Yeah. Call it.
Right, as always, I want to thank you for letting a little piece of me into your space, for keeping up with me. I'll see you soon.
Okay.
I thank you for being here.
Was he in the vehicle when the crash happened?
All right, bye.
He doesn't know, he was passed out. Okay, so, does he know who was in the vehicle?
Yes, he does.
The deputy obtains his address and
That is interesting, because that was not publicly released.
investigators later locate Micah, the girl who acted as Kyle's designated driver from Heart and Soul Cafe. She explains that Jenica is her roommate and confirms the two were at the cafe with the boys that morning.
Who was driving?
Jen was driving and I was also driving.
When that woman was struck and killed.
What?
Thankfully, investigators wouldn't need to rely on hazy accounts, as video evidence would clearly show who was driving the truck.